Let's try that. All right, is that better?
Yeah, you sound great.
All right.
But
I don't know what happened.
it's again just Discord being Discord. But Q&A episode number 18. Feels like it's been a minute since we did one of these, and believe this is the only Q&A episode we have for this month.
Are we recording already?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. We didn't get a countdown or nothing.
Right. But I'll let you know whenever we start recording from now on. But Q&A episode number 18. I love these. I always look forward to these. Looks like we have a nice little batch of questions. Do you like these Q&A episodes, Jess? I know you like them.
Yeah.
They're always fun. We don't have to talk about wrestling too much. We can just sit back and relax and have fun. And let's get this shiznit started. Q&A first is going to be with Maurice. Where's Maurice at?
Not here.
Not here yet. But he wants to know, first question, have you ever watched a Wes Anderson movie? No, I haven't.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure I may have, but what has he directed?
He does a lot of those really artsy movies where, like, it literally looks like the characters are in some kind of painting.
Let me look up his things on IMDb.
Right here. Wicked. All right, here we go. Filmography.
I've heard about him. I heard that he does good movies, but I don't know if I've seen one. Okay. Royal Tenenbaums I've seen. That was a good movie. That was like 20 years ago.
2001.
Yeah. Outside of that, from the list here, I haven't seen them any movies, but yeah. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say just on paper, he just doesn't really look like my cup of tea. But Royal Tenenbaums was a good movie, though. That I will say.
Yeah, I mean, I'm no cinephile, but it's just, his movies just never really did it for me. But I mean, too artsy. But next question is: Dodgeball, a true underdog story, one of the greatest comedies ever?
Hell no.
I mean, I like it. It definitely is funny, but one of the greatest comedies ever? I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch.
That's not even top 50. I like the movie, by the way. I do, but it's not even a top 50 comedy.
Right.
I only think it was the comedy of the year of that year. Well, it came out in 2004.
Hold on, let me just do some more research.
Like 2004, right?
Yeah, 2004.
When did Wedding Crashers come out? 2004 as well?
No, I think Wedding Crashers came out in 2005. Yeah, 2005.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, actually, you know what? No, Anchorman came out in 2004, so it definitely wasn't.
Okay, all right, yeah. It's not even, still, not even the best comedy of the year, of that year, so. I think that one, White Chicks, I mean, I'm not really a big White Chicks guy, but, you know. Mean Girls came out in 2004.
No, didn't it come out in 2003?
I think it was still 04.
Oh, yeah, 2004, never mind.
Shaun of the Dead came out in 2004.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely more funnier movies than Dodgeball, but...
It's not comedy. It's not even comedy of that year, so there you go.
Buy or sell, CM Goof or Anna?
Buy both.
Buy Anna, sell Goof. Sorry, Goof.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'll just buy both. I'll be, nice about that.
Have you watched Jeopardy and try to challenge yourself to answer the questions?
Isn't that the point of when you watch a show like that? Just try to play along.
I mean, it's like that with any game show. So, I mean, I always get frustrated with those questions because it's always like the most easiest question that, granted, only I would know. And then you're just watching the person like, you're a fucking moron, answer it! The answer is Men in Black. Like that,
yeah.
Like that's the answer. Did the whole Union thing against the Ministry of Darkness suck?
The Union was one of the worst factions in wrestling history.
It was a random faction too, because I just remember it came and went. And for anyone that doesn't really know what the Union was, it consisted of The Rock, Ken Shamrock, and who's it? Big Show?
No, The Rock wasn't in it. It was Vince McMahon.
The Union?
Yes.
Are you sure?
They came out with fucking 2x4s.
Hold on. Let me look this up. Hold on. Mankind, Big Show, Test, and Ken Shamrock. Okay, it wasn't The Rock. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but Vince McMahon was involved too in that.
Let's see.
He was 100% involved in that. I know.
I mean, I don't doubt it. I clearly I don't remember it that well because I thought The Rock was in it. But
Rock definitely was not in it. Yeah,
The Rock was in the corporation, but
yeah,
the Union was just a really thrown together faction that didn't last long.
Yeah, it came out with fucking 2x4s every fucking week,
and it had that whack theme. That Union.
Terrible,
awful. Lastly, or maybe for now, buy or sell Triple X or Fast and Furious?
Sell both. They both fucking suck.
I'll buy Fast and Furious because I like.
Yeah, you know what? I'll answer the question. I'll buy Fast and Furious regretfully, even though I don't like it, and sell Triple X.
I'll buy Fast and Furious because I like Fast and Furious, and I'll sell Triple X because I've actually never seen the Triple X movies, so I'm selling that shit. But thank you, Maurice. Goof. Oh, Goof had a question that we didn't answer on the last Q&A. So luckily it was left over. How did you celebrate 4th of July this year? I was at the beach.
I was working.
There you go. And I got sunburnt. Next is Nails has been announced for WrestleCon in Detroit on August 4th or 5th of this year. How does that make you feel? I mean, if I was Vince McMahon, I'd be afraid. But
I mean, I know this is probably like his first, con that he's ever doing. So I mean, good for him. I mean, I can't really say anything negative about it. If he wants to get back out there and get his name back out there, so be it.
All right. Favorite pizza topping?
Well, it's pepperoni, but I gotta go with I can't just go with one pizza topping. The question should have been your favorite pizza topping combinations.
Right.
Like pepperoni and sausage, pepperoni bacon. Oh Jesus, pepperoni bacon. Oh God, especially from Little Caesars. That oh God, jeez. Chicken and bacon's underrated. Pepperoni ham. A lot of good underrated ones out there.
I'm a basic bitch when it comes to pizza toppings. So pepperoni, every now and then cheese, just cheese by itself. I don't think I had bacon on pizza before. I might have. I just don't remember.
It's amazing.
Chicken on pizza I've had maybe once or twice, and I thought it was okay. Mushrooms. I love mushrooms. And actually, no, I have had bacon before. I thought it was awesome. So bacon on pizza. I guess more like bacon bits, like cut bacon or whatever.
Yeah. It's not it ain't like fucking fucking whole strips of bacon on there. They're like ground up into bits. Yeah.
Right. And then I had a veggie pizza before, and that was actually really good. I got it from Sprouts, and it was surprisingly a lot better than I thought it'd be. And what else? I don't know. Like, I know we're on the topic of favorite pizza toppings, but like, I remember I went to CiCi's once, and there was this girl that worked with us at SeaWorld that she was working there too, or she used to work at SeaWorld with us, and she was working there, and she just started randomly bringing me different pizzas. Like, she'd bring me macaroni cheese on pizza, or ranch on pizza, and she's just like randomly bringing me this shit without even me asking. I'm like, I don't want this, but I'm gonna eat it anyway because it's on my table. But I don't know, But yeah, those are my choices. Next is Salma Hayek now, or Salma Hayek circa early 90s, specifically around the time From Dusk Till Dawn was filming. Who'd you rather? I mean, Salma Hayek.
If we would have answered this question last month, I probably would have went with 90s. But I just no. I was thinking about Salma Hayek in the 90s. I was thinking about Sofia Vergara. I'll take her now versus her back in the day, but Salma Hayek 90s.
Salma Hayek, I'll take that. I'll take her now because she has aged like fine wine.
Oh, I mean, I'll take her. I'll take her anyway. But yeah. But to answer the question, yeah, definitely 90s. But yeah, no, you can't go wrong with either or. So,
like, you seen her Instagram, dude? Like, she's like, I'm gonna show it. I have it. I'm gonna show it. So.
Yeah, I don't stalk her Instagram like that, but
I do. I'm playing. But yeah, she's a gorgeous woman. She's a good looking woman.
Yeah, after if her picture comes around her like around my feed, like I'll like the picture, but like I don't go out and like look at her stuff.
After reaching 300 episodes of your show, did you celebrate like Brock Lesnar did after UFC 100? So is he talking about like when he said, I'm going to go home and have a Coors Light, not a Bud Light because they don't sponsor me? Is that what he means?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't drink Coors Light, unfortunately. I don't like light beer. It's just like, if I drink beer, I'm just going to drink beer, not light beer. So, I don't know. I'm weird like that. But I have bourbon. I was actually going to drink some bourbon tonight and drink some during the show, but I don't know. It didn't happen. Is Anna the godmother of the gay mafia? Sure.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Is Anna the first robot head of the gay mafia, given that she's also a transformer?
Sure. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. They can't ask any perverted questions, so they're asking weird questions. Oh God, what have we done? While we're on the subject of Transformers, did you ever watch the Beast Wars Transformers show from the 90s?
Yes, a little bit. Yeah. That was around that time of like Power Rangers and Beetleborgs and all that shit. So yeah.
I was never good.
No, I was gonna say I can't tell you like the best episode or anything like that, but I have seen a couple episodes of it.
I was never the biggest Transformers guy. I was always very partial to it. My brother-in-law forever loves Transformers. Like, that's his shit, so that'd be more of a question for him. I still haven't seen the new Transformers movie. Alright, so we got an F, Marry, Kill, so we got to open a link.
Alright.
Alright, this should be interesting. Wait, I think we answered this one already.
That's what I'm saying. I thought we answered his questions last time.
No, I think we answered this F, Marry, Kill already. I don't know. What? No, these questions
we'll just do it again. Yeah,
these questions look new, but this F, Marry, Kill looks like we've done it already.
Yeah.
Alright, so anyways, Sky Blue, Kaden Carter, or Reyna Isis from CMLL?
Well, killing Reyna Isis, fucking Kaden Carter, marrying Sky Blue.
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
Yeah.
Both the Denver Nuggets and the Vegas Golden Knights have won world championships for the first time in both of their franchises' histories. How does that make you feel? Good for them.
It doesn't make me feel like anything. I'm not a fan of either team, so I feel impartial to it.
I mean, I like
franchise, I guess.
I mean, for hockey, I like the Knights, so I was happy the Knights won.
Oh yeah, for you, yeah, of course.
The Nuggets, good for them because I like the Nuggets. I like Jokic. I think he's great. I like Jamal Murray. It sucks that they lost Bruce Brown, so they need that burst of energy off the bench. Next is a question for Justin. Is Spinebuster Tees just a t-shirt company or a diversion created by the true masters of society to take over the world by using boy bands and coffee shops as a front?
No.
Oh, man. Should Wesley Snipes, Chris Christopherson, and Steven Dorff get a cameo appearance or cameo appearances in the new MCU Blade whenever it gets made? Maybe not Steven Dorff because he's been very vocal about how he doesn't like superhero movies. Chris Christopherson, I doubt it. Wesley Snipes, that'd be nice. I mean, because they're doing the multiverse thing, so I mean, maybe, why not? I mean, Wesley Snipes doesn't seem to age. Kind of like Mahershala Ali, who's playing Blade, so why not? That'd be cool. Who's really in charge of WWE Creative? Is it Vince, Triple H, Chef, or the 1998 Denver Broncos?
Vince McMahon.
It's a South Park reference, if you guys didn't know.
I've 100% understand.
I think it's the 1998 Denver Broncos. But I digress. Why isn't Prime Day recognized as a day to honor Optimus Prime, who died for our sins in the 80s? I don't know why, but it should be.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Bastards. Is Anna the real-life inspiration for Katie Kaboom or Chicken Boo from the Animaniacs cartoon?
I don't remember either or one of those two from the Animaniacs cartoon. Not to say that that's not true, but just...
You're not a man, you're a chicken, Boo.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But that's all from Punk. I'm Punk. Goof for now. Dale, F, Marry, Kill, Tootsie Rolls, Airheads, or Skittles?
Fuck Tootsie Rolls, marry Skittles, kill Airheads.
Kills Tootsie Rolls, marry Skittles, fuck Airheads. Pizza, hamburger, or tacos?
Well, marrying pizza, that's the greatest thing on fucking earth. Marrying pizza, fuck hamburgers, kill tacos. And I live in San Antonio too, but like, I mean, I'll eat tacos, but like, I'm more into like nachos, quesadillas, things like that.
Man, this is rough. I live in San Antonio, so I gotta marry tacos. And this is tough because I love pizza and I love hamburgers, but oh boy, I'm gonna fuck pizza and kill hamburgers, and that's tough for me. Keystone, Natty Light, or Bud Ice?
I'm out of this question because I don't drink beer at all, so
yeah,
I don't have an opinion on this one, so
I'm gonna have to tap out because I don't drink either.
I mean, I'll just pick by what I think people like the most. So, marry Bud, fuck Keystone, kill Natty Light. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Well, I mean, what I mean by I don't drink either, I never drank any of these beers, so I can't really speak on it. But
I'm just answering the question for the guy because he posed it. So,
all right. Should all Vince's flings have a ladder match on pay-per-view for the best BJ belt?
What? Should all Vince's flings for the best BJ? Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay. Man, I don't know.
No. Jesus Christ. Are you corny like a cob? Yes, I am.
Not corny like a cob, but sometimes I pop myself though.
In a fight between Tony Khan and Dave Meltzer, who would win? Probably Meltzer because he's like actually very jacked for his age.
I guess Meltzer. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't want to see that either. So,
Okay. Who is the hottest brown bag special in wrestling? What is a brown bag special?
yeah, I don't know what that means.
Hold on, let me look this up again. Brown bag special. Brown bag special slang. A female.
Hey, I mean, like, are we talking about like the Sonic's brown bag special?
Okay, a brown bag special on Urban Dictionary: a female with a nice body and an ugly face. Oh God. I don't want to say anyone's. I was gonna say I don't want to say anyone's ugly, and you just go Thunder Rosa.
Well, I mean, I'm just answering the question, But I feel terrible, even thinking about that. But
I mean, she's got a great body, but her face is not as. We'll just move on from this question.
Jesus Christ, man.
What's in your opinion the secret to a great fart? Just be as quiet as you can. I don't. If you really want to get one out, make sure you're alone.
Yeah, the quiet ones, but the ones that that as soon as it goes, it's gonna reek, and only you can take that smell.
Okay, he's got some political questions for us, and I'm just gonna let him straight up know that we're not political people, Dale. So, I mean, I can't speak for Justin, but I'm not a political person.
Yeah, I'm not political. I mean, I keep up with politics, but yeah, I'm not gonna answer any questions politically on here.
So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to skip some of these questions, Dale. What's the worst fast food restaurant?
The worst fast food restaurant? Dairy Queen.
Okay. I had Dairy Queen last week.
It's something I won't go to all the time. I may get like once or twice a year.
Right.
But it's ass, but sometimes it does hit the spot.
Yeah, I guess you can throw McDonald's in there.
McDonald's?
Yeah, McDonald's. I mean, they're again. This is probably a hot take. Their nuggets are awesome. Their nuggets are awesome. The breakfast.
That's not a hot take. That's not a hot take.
The nuggets are awesome. The breakfast can be hit or miss sometimes, other than like other than like a McMuffin or whatever. But
I think McDonald's out of like the Burger Kings, the fucking Sonics, like the Wendy's, I think it's an S tier.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to revoke that answer. McDonald's is definitely not the best worst. Wendy's is depending. Like they're
like Wendy's, you can't go Wendy's. You can't go cheap. If you're going over like to Wendy's, like to just get like $1 or $2 burger, no, you don't want to go to Wendy's for that. You want to go to a fucking. If you get a Baconator, that I had one last night. Oh, that shit. Oh my god, that thing hit so fucking good last night, man. Oh my god. So if you go to Wendy's, like prepare to spend money there. Don't go over there just to get like a fucking let me get a junior bacon cheeseburger. No, those things suck. So.
And the Flurries are awesome. Like you can't hate on the Flurries, but yeah, Dairy Queen, that's a good choice. In my opinion, the burgers are not that great. The only thing I really do get from there is the ice cream. Their fries are actually pretty underrated in my opinion, but that's just me. What is the secret to being a pimp?
Don't get caught.
Keep your hoes in line. That's all I gotta say.
Pretty much, yeah.
Make sure they don't come up short. Are you afraid of heights?
No, not really.
Depending on how high, but I'm generally not afraid of heights.
Like if I was like on top of a mountain and like there's nothing to support me, then probably I'll probably be a little bit afraid. But like if I'm in an airplane or if I'm like all the way up in a skyscraper, then no. It just depends.
What is your least favorite thing about driving?
Other people who can't fucking drive and refuses to follow basic rules like Like if you're trying to, get off the freeway, it doesn't kill you to use your fucking blinker to let me know that you're getting off the fucking freeway.
People that do that shit where they're creeping on the other side of you instead of just speeding up. Especially if you're trying
not even just that. I mean, I can go all day about this. So this is a whole fucking podcast by itself. But like the people like let's say I'm going 75 to 80 in a 65, and there's someone right behind you trying to go fucking like 85, 90. I'm like bro, how much more faster do you need me to fucking go? Like, it's not that fucking serious. Or the people that exit too fucking late. Like they're like 3 lanes over and they're trying to like get off the fucking exit, with like, half a mile left or whatever. It was like, bro, like you knew you were exiting like, 5 miles ago. Like, how come you didn't get over sooner and just like be a civil fucking person?
Yeah, and also they really should make it to where when you reach a certain age, especially like if in your 60s, you should retake your driving test. Because there are...
I don't know about 60s, but 70s at least.
I say maybe mid-60s. Mid-60s at best. Well, actually, it's 70s. I'll go with that. Because my dad is 69. He can drive better than most.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah,
But I digress. Let's see. How do you feel about the extinction of the Yellow Pages?
I was actually thinking about this the other day. So I watch a lot of Watch Mojo videos. If anyone knows what Watch Mojo is on YouTube.
Oh, I love that channel.
They do top 10s on literally everything. Like anything you can think of, they got a top 10 for, right? Uh-huh. And they did a top, I think it was a top 20 actually, things that don't exist anymore that we used to use. And there was things on there like Polaroid cameras and roll down windows for your car. Yellow Pages came up on the list. I was like, oh yeah, Yellow Pages, So, how I feel about it being extinct, I mean, I don't feel bad about it. I mean, but at the same time, it'll still be cool to have, just as a because you never know what can happen to the internet. You never know what can happen to anything fucking it could be like a worldwide outage. You never know, right? World War III. Then it's like, oh well, I need to call the doctor, but I don't have the number. I don't have the phone number because I usually just get online. And it's like, because if the internet goes down, if it's like a worldwide outage, possibly cell towers go down too.
Once that happens, we're fucked. I think everyone's fucked. But
no, I don't think I'll be fucked.
Well, I mean, maybe not you, but like
my business will be fucked, yeah, because like that's how I take payment is through the internet, through Wi-Fi, unless you have cash, But the world is fucked though.
I mean,
me day to day, I'm not fucked because you want to know why? Huh. Because this is why I download. I do video recordings of stuff, and I put on USB sticks.
Right.
So if I just want to watch like certain TV shows or whatnot, I have like certain TV shows and stuff like on USB sticks already ready to go. Like,
in other words, you might as well just have a shirt saying, "I don't get fucked. I do the fucking."
I do the fucking, yes.
Dun dun dun. Speaking of Yellow Pages, do you think it's acceptable to highlight a book you're reading? Yes.
Absolutely.
Especially if you're in school.
It happens all the time in the corporate world.
And in school. I mean, when I was in school, I would highlight books. I would even bookmark certain pages, or just cross the line. But how would you feel about having a Rolls Royce? That'd
be cool. I mean, I got a Mercedes, so I mean,
oh, that's dope.
I don't think I need a fucking Rolls Royce.
Let's see. I have a Jeep. What's the one song that pumps you up no matter what? I'll go. Bring the Noise by Public Enemy and Anthrax.
Yeah, bass. How low can you go? Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of songs. that pumps me up. Probably my own worst enemy from fucking Lit. It's like so fucking late 90s. Love it.
It's no surprise to me, I am my own worst enemy. 'Cause every now and then I kick the living shit out of me.
That was also in the greatest movie ever, Ready to Rumble, too.
That is the greatest movie ever made. It would have been much better if Von Kali was in it.
Oh, God. Like, the storyline is that Von Kali is like this big bad heel and like he's the champion or whatnot, right? Like he's undefeated. Then like, you have like the two guys come in, like Dave Arquette's character, right? At the very end, you think Dave Arquette's gonna win. It's just like the movie just ends with Von Kali just raising up his hand with both titles. And what I mean by both titles, I mean the WCW title. I mean, like he somehow went to the WWF and like got like Stone Cold's title. Just a little bit amazing.
He would have won Best Actor. It would have been awesome.
Oh yeah. Like he knows that he's too good to like do acting. That's why he's not doing it.
Right.
It wouldn't be a challenge to him.
Have you ever cried over spilt milk?
I don't know. Because I never spilled any milk before.
I mean, milk's pretty expensive. So I mean, I would be upset.
And it also doesn't buy good.
I mean, I'd be upset if I spilled milk, but I wouldn't cry. I guess more of the metaphorical sense. I have had moments where I got mad over dumb shit. I still kind of get mad over dumb shit, but it's human nature. What about you?
No.
All right. Thoughts on Mr. Rogers?
I never watched him when I was little. That was a little bit after my time.
Yeah, same here. But I mean, I saw the documentary about him. He was a good egg. He was an angel.
He was very influential to what became like Barney and Teletubbies and those Sesame Street, like all those children's educational shows.
Yeah, very very influential to the world. Thoughts on boomers?
No thoughts really.
I don't
really care about like the generations before us. I mean, I don't want to say I don't care. What I mean by that is like I don't think about, oh, this is a boomer, oh, they're Gen X. I don't think like that. I do think about like these, like, oh, they're Gen Z. Like I do that. Like these little Gen Z cunts. So I do that for the future generations after me. Like Gen Alpha. Like the fuck is a Gen Alpha? But yeah.
Right. Thank you, Dale. Maurice has another question. I have noticed a trend of YouTubers getting false strikes and punished while letting troublesome channels flourish while breaking their TOS. Does anyone feel another surge or adpocalypse coming?
I'll say this, being that my YouTube channel at this point in time, I have 6,000 subscribers, 6,200 subscribers on there. I don't post much anymore, but maybe I should again. So I'll know a little bit more about like the ad revenue and all that stuff. I don't see it as of right now. It's already shit. YouTube, like 7 years ago, 6 years ago even, it was a lot easier to make money on YouTube until fucking PewDiePie decided to do like a Nazi flag salute, wherever the fuck it was, and that killed that part of it. But YouTube just needs to let channels, when they speak on there, have sense of free speech, right? Obviously, like you don't want to like get rid of free speech, but at the same time as well, if someone's saying something like super unlandish that's damaging, nothing like, oh, well, no, oh, this is my opinion and this is why I think this way, like that's not damaging or anything like that. It's just a person's opinion. But if they say something like, oh, well, I want all black people to die, or I want all, if you're gay, you should be dead, things like that, then that is very troublesome. That's terrible, and that should not be on the internet. So
yeah, YouTube again. The whole thing about YouTube, fucking with people is just like, it's like the boy who cried wolf. I mean, it's the boy who cried wolf at this point, where it's just like, it's been happening ever since YouTube got bought by Google. They just started really cracking down on a lot of channels, and then they did that YouTube algorithm of like, who has the most viewers and who's gonna bring in the most revenue and blah blah. I mean, there was channels that were around for over 10 years, like before YouTube became a hit, and they were literally sending emails saying that you don't fit into our algorithm thing or whatever. And it's like, okay, whatever. I mean, there's the whole thing with Logan Paul, where he filmed himself going into the Japanese suicide forest, and he didn't get flagged. He didn't even like get his video pulled. But other videos that post anything that's like harmless.
Again, a lot of people, they see that, but again, yeah, he did film that was terrible, right? He didn't get flagged or anything like that. But I think the reason why YouTube didn't take it down is because he made it unintentionally, possibly made an educational moment where he was like, "Hey, if you are in need of help, contact somebody, call somebody." And I think that's the reason why they didn't take it down. Just like how Twitch, they don't take down or they don't block people for women being in swimming pools, or women being naked in there if they're doing something artistic with it. So like, oh no, that's art. You know what I mean? We're not gonna take that down. So maybe YouTube saw it as that. I don't know. So, but there's a lot of legal ramifications that I don't know about either. So
I mean, it might also be favoritism with some channels. Like Logan Paul is, he brings in money, he brings in revenue for them. Other channels like, fill in the blank. Whatever celebrity has their own YouTube channel. Other YouTube channels get flagged for the most random ass reasons. Like some makeup channels got flagged for being too sexual, even though it was a fucking makeup channel. Or same thing with like video game channels. They got flagged, for being too violent, which I guess makes sense, but it's like it's video games. It's simulated violence. Like a lot of YouTube channels I've noticed had to put up a warning sign before, showing certain videos or reacting to like episodes or trailers where it said, the following is, it's science fiction, it's not real blood, it's not real violence, blah, blah, blah. Like you have to remind, it almost seems like you don't have to remind the people watching, you have to remind YouTube that this isn't real violence, this isn't actually happening. But again, this is a topic we can probably go all day with, but we don't have all day. But thank you, Maurice. Anna, is Justin secretly the manager special counselor for Von Kali?
You goddamn fucking right I am. You damn right I am. Like, Vakali! He's the world champion, guy!
Oh, man. Money. I think Ricochet is underrated. What say you? Yeah, I mean...
Underrated... I know how great he is. For God's sakes, I seen him versus fucking Will Ospreay in fucking Battle of Super Juniors back in like 2016, wherever it was. So I already know how great Ricochet, is. I think to WWE and to WWE fans, yes, he's underrated.
Right, because obviously your knowledge of wrestling far exceeds mine, so I haven't really seen too much of his stuff outside of wrestling. Maybe in like Lucha Underground, he was, Prince Puma. But like you said, to the WWE fans, he might seem underrated because, when he first came in, they thought he was just another flippy guy. But over like the past few months, he's kind of proven that he can work. Granted, who you put him in the ring with, and he's actually gotten a little bit better on the microphone.
No, yeah.
Because before he just kind of had that, I call it Roderick Strong way of talking, where it's like, I am Ricochet, and I am amazing at everything. Like, he kind of seems like he's getting more comfortable and, adding more personality to his voice. Where like the promo on Monday with Logan Paul, where he was like, talking shit to Logan. He's like, "Let's go, homie. Let's go. Come on." Like, me and you in the ring. Like, just
that was his best segment that he's ever done on the main roster.
Right. So I've always liked Ricochet. And he seems like he's more comfortable and he likes being in WWE, and WWE seems like they like him. So maybe he can be a WWE lifer. Who knows? Next is F, Marry, Kill, Rhea, Bayley, or Scarlett Bordeaux.
Rhea, Bayley, and Scarlett Bordeaux. Marry Rhea. Fuck Scarlett. Kill Bayley.
I'm going to marry Bayley because that's my babe. I'm going to fuck Scarlett, and I'm going to kill Rhea. I think Rhea's gorgeous, especially when she's like, she doesn't have like a lot of makeup on. I think she's gorgeous. She's just a little too butch for me.
She ain't butch at all. She just needs to, just lock me up and throw away the key.
My little Justin.
Yeah.
Are Drew's cats secretly plotting world domination? You goddamn right they are, those bastards. Does Jungle Boy ever get jungle fever?
Probably not, because he's with Anna Jay, so I doubt he gets jungle fever.
He's with the whitest girl in fucking AEW, so doubt it. Does Jon Moxley bleed while he sleeps?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, probably. Does Captain America do Iron Man's laundry? I don't know how to answer that.
Yeah, I don't know either, yeah.
Should Adam Cole stop doing cardio? Oh, yeah, I understand the question. Yeah. I mean, I don't hate Adam Cole. I just want the guy to eat a sandwich. Like, just beef up. I don't know, bulk up a little bit. But he'll be fine.
I mean, I think he just proved that he doesn't necessarily need to bulk up. I mean, if he's fucking lifting the weights that he is, you know what I mean? Like, does it matter if he bulks up or not?
I don't know. Just he's just. I don't know. Again, another conversation that we can go all day about. I think Cody is pretty overrated. What say you? I don't think he's overrated. The guy gets a reaction. He's the top babyface in the company.
He's not overrated, but he's not even over exposed either. Like, he's not overexposed at all, I don't think. I just think that ever since the Roman feud, his utilization has been questionable, which is kind of turning off some fans to say that he may be overrated, So.
Right. I mean, they've been booking him better, where they don't have him come out for it's kind of like the Judgment Day conversation we were having, where it's like the Judgment Day are kind of in fear of being overexposed, whereas Cody, they use him the right way. They'll just have him come out for one segment and that's it.
One thing I have noticed that's been an improvement is that he doesn't really come out and say, "So what do you guys want to talk about?" He hasn't been doing that as much lately, which is good.
I mean, I kind of still does it, but yeah, I mean, they've been using Cody the right way as far as overrated.
Not as much as before.
Right.
Not every single fucking week. Like, I'm okay every now and then. I guess a catchphrase and is a good way to start a promo, but like, not every single fucking week. Like, please stop.
Yeah, Cody's definitely not overrated. He can have a good match with anybody. He had a good match with Dom at Money in the Bank, and he's the top babyface anywhere he goes. He gets a reaction. So, what can we say? Does Tony Schiavone play AEW action figures before going to sleep in his AEW pajamas?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he probably does, especially with the Sting action figure. It's Sting! Okay. I don't think LA Knight is marketable except for his name. His name is perfect for marketing. What say you?
I think you're completely wrong. I don't know if you heard that. I mean, I know this question was before Friday, but yeah, he's definitely marketable.
I mean, yeah, that's a guy you can put on the talk show circuit. That's a guy.
Except for his name. Well, I mean, his name is him, so that does make him marketable.
All right, L.A. Knight, you can put him on a talk show circuit, and he'll be entertaining as fuck. You can put him on Good Morning America. You can put him in movies. Like, the guy has personality. He's definitely marketable, and he looks like a grown ass man. He's in shape. He's good looking. So he's definitely marketable. And I don't know what you're saying. Is Sam Goof secretly the puppeteer for Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy? I thought that was Jim Henson.
I have no idea.
Is Keith Lee's buffet limitless?
I'm not gonna answer that one. I'm staying away from that one.
I think it is. Anyways, thank you. Maurice has another question. What was the worst thing that South Park has ever done? Oh boy, that's a lot to choose from.
I wouldn't be able to say. I don't know. Maybe the Michael Jackson episode.
Probably the episode where like Satan's throwing a party, and he's like throwing a hell party on Earth, and somebody comes to the party dressed up as Steve Irwin with the stingray in his chest. And this was like not too long after Steve Irwin actually died.
Yeah.
And like that was fucked up. Yeah, South Park's done a lot of fucked up shit, but they're still in business and they haven't catered to the cancel culture, SJW. Again, I'm not trying to sound political, but they haven't caved in to like everyone else has. So I'll just put it that way. Dale has more questions. Yogi the Bear versus Smokey the Bear. Who you got in a boxing match between the two?
Probably Yogi, because I haven't really seen Smokey the Bear really be active. I've seen Yogi be active more. Smokey will just be like, "Hey, only you can prevent forest fires." That's his only attack.
Well, when you say that, so there's gotta be a stipulation. So, there's gotta be a way to piss both guys off. So, if you really want to be effective, Smokey the Bear has to take away Yogi's picnic basket, and Yogi the Bear has to set a forest on fire. So, who do you think is more effective?
Yogi.
I'm going with Yogi, because you don't take away my fucking picnic basket. Should that...
Hey, boo-boo.
Hey, boo-boo. Speaking of Steve Irwin, should that punk-ass stingray that killed Steve Irwin be forced to pay reparations for the childhood trauma inflicted upon us?
Oh, yeah, because that stingray's still alive.
Yeah, and stingrays are... Because I was just watching a documentary about it the other day, and stingrays are apparently supposed to be very, like, docile, like, creatures, but I guess the stingray that he dealt with that day just freaked out and just stabbed him right in his heart.
He lost his job at the local stingray source factory or something like that. John, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to let you go. But I have 3 little stingrays at home. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm sorry. Well, budget costs. The company can't afford it anymore.
And also, it's bad publicity to kill Steve Irwin because he's such a respected figure in our community.
Damn it! I'm gonna kill the next person I see. No, not Steve Irwin. That's pretty much what.
So happened, that stingray was drunk that day.
Yeah, like he's like, hey, look at Steve Irwin. Wouldn't be afraid if I just stabbed him? Like,
don't do it! Don't do it!
Hey, and you hear Steve. Oh, look at oh yeah, these stingrays, they're very docile, and All right, that's terrible. I'm sorry. I apologize.
R.I.P. Steve Irwin. Love him. More animal questions. You're offered to go $250,000 to go 5 rounds with a jacked kangaroo. Would you do it?
Absolutely.
I mean, I can use that money to pay for my surgery, but fuck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it's just 5 rounds, all I gotta do is either train very well, get cardio, and not engage with the fucker. Go 5 rounds? Oh yeah. All I gotta do is not engage with them. Doesn't have to actually engage with them and start throwing punches.
No. That sounds like a plot for a Rocky film that never happened. But I digress. You ever hold on? You ever Diamond Dallas somebody's mama?
Like a diamond cutter?
Yeah, I guess.
No.
No, I've never diamond cutted somebody's mama, Dale. Jesus Christ. True or false? You like to rub guacamole on your nipples while a pterodactyl sings Jimi Hendrix all over you.
What the fuck?
False. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
These questions are just getting weirder.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you ever Owen Hart somebody's girl? Oh my God, Dale.
Yeah, nah.
I don't know if he means by pal drive of someone's girl or push.
No,
off a
I know
ledge.
what he means. I know exactly what he means.
Jesus Christ. Okay, all right. So we're done with Dale. Thank God. I don't mean that as a shot on Dale. Just those questions. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it got kind of dark at the end there, man. You know.
Fuck. Kyle has some questions. I'm pretty sure will raise our spirits. This seems like a question for me. I saw the Flash movie in theaters on Saturday, July 8th, which turned out that was exactly 1 year to the day I saw Thor: Love and Thunder. Out of those two movies, which did you enjoy more? Probably Flash. I didn't hate Flash as much as I hated Thor: Love and Thunder. Thor: Love and Thunder was just bad. Just BAD bad. So, probably the Flash. Is the opposite of a Hellraiser a heaven lowerer? Sure.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I want to see that movie. Why did the racists get kicked out of Best Buy? Because he asked them to show him their stereotypes.
That's a good one there. Okay, all right. There we go. I like a witty joke. That's a good one.
Kyle, I love dad jokes. Make sure you send in more dad jokes, guys. I have a quick game for you. You try to pronounce 6 Wisconsin city names. Everyone you pronounce correctly, you get 1 point. Oh Jesus Christ! I'm gonna fail at these. So I don't know if you have them up.
Let me get there real quick. Okay.
Ashwaubenon.
That's how I would say Ashwaubenon.
Akanawak. I already got that wrong. Kakana. Eau Claire.
Oconomowoc.
Okay. Kakana, Eau Claire, Waukesha, and Wasau.
Okay. You went too fast for me because I didn't know which one you were on. I thought we were taking turns.
So I'm sorry. Let's start from the first one. I'm sorry. So
yeah,
Ashwaubenon.
That's how I would say it.
Oconomowoc.
Oconomowoc. Yes, that's how I would say it.
Kakana.
Calcana. Yeah.
Eau Claire.
Eau Claire. Yes.
Waukesha.
Waukesha. Waukesha.
It's Eau Claire, not Eau Claire, Kyle says.
Eau Claire. Okay.
Wasau.
Wowsow.
Wowsaw. Okay, that's what Kyle said.
Wowsaw. Yeah.
So how many did we get those right, Kyle?
I think Waukesha. I think I got that one for sure.
All but 2.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, we did pretty good.
Cool.
I think this is a question for me. Since you're a fan of comic books as a kid, did you like Captain Underpants? I liked Captain Underpants as a kid. Those are fun.
I remember that book. I remember. I never read it. I know what it is though.
All right. Are all K-12 schools in Texas air conditioned? Because here in Madison, Wisconsin, none of my K-12 school buildings had central air. Only certain wings and classrooms had AC. Although now my high school is getting a new HVAC with central air through a referendum. Jesus Christ. So
100%. At least the schools that I went to, 100% air conditioned.
Yeah.
With the exception of some portables. Like, you remember, like, the portables outside? Some had air conditioning, some didn't.
Oh, yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, so.
I remember having ISS in one of those fucking portables. It sucked. How tall are you? I'm 5'8".
I'm about 5'6".
I'm anywhere between 5'8", 5'9". You know what I'd love to see? Chris Jericho turns into a mega heel in AEW and changes his theme to a new instrumental theme so that the fans can't sing his theme nor what they want to. He should have fucking done that already.
Jericho may be turning babyface now. We'll see.
Yeah, it's just the thing. Again, another thing I have to complain about. It's just he was a heel, but yet he would love fans singing his theme. Like, I would think as a heel, you wouldn't want fans to like you in any way or enjoy you in any way. But that's just me. Do you miss seeing Stephanie McMahon on WWE TV? Because I do. Not really.
In this era of WWE TV, like, I don't really miss her being on TV. I miss her being in the company, however, and her, like, doing, like, her, you know, her appearances, like, on, daytime talk shows, things of that nature, representing the company. I miss that. I don't, but her on TV, not necessarily.
Right. Favorite places from your childhood that are now either demolished or closed? I think we might answer this, but for me, it's Milwaukee County Stadium, the Bradley Center, and Marcus Eastgate Cinema.
So, to me, like, it wasn't like arenas or anything like that, because, like, most of the arenas, like, at least since I've been born, it hasn't been demolished. Oh, well, the old Hemisphere arena, but I was, like, too young to really, I don't even think I never went to a Spurs game in the Hemisphere. But I will say, like, places like Parapple County Fair.
Oh, yeah.
Diversions, the video game arcade, the wall. I mean, there's one left in San Antonio, but I'm talking about the one near over here close to me. Mr. Guy's Pizza, Discovery Zone, all like kid stuff, childhood memories, hanging out, things like that. But there hasn't been like anything that I've seen that's been actually demolished. Oh, you know what? I got one. Westlake Mall.
Westlake Mall, which we live by Westlake's.
Westlake Mall, yeah. Even though, like, today it'll probably be like a fucking, like, cesspool, fucking, like, just crazy ass people over there. But when I was a kid, though, I actually remember playing the very first time I remember playing what game? There was an arcade in the back of the mall, and they had WWF WrestleFest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, remember playing the shit out of that. Getting my ass kicked in like the second match, but I remember playing the shit out of
that. Let's see, Rocky J's, that didn't get demolished, but it got closed and replaced by like some dance banquet hall or something.
Oh yeah, I don't know what the fuck it is now.
Diversions, Blockbuster.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I think I still have my card. And Parapple County Fair. I went there a handful of times when I was a kid, and I think it's like some church now.
It's a church now, but like, just so you guys know, Parapple County Fair was basically like a how can you say it? Like a Peter Piper on steroids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like they had like food there, like pizza or whatnot, but I had like an indoor Ferris wheel. Like a legit Ferris wheel indoors, and they also had like go karts, and they had like outside putt-putt golf, and that's another one too, Malibu Castle.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't understand why San Antonio just doesn't have places like that no more. Like, do you remember the old putt-putt place off of 151 back in the day? Like right there where the where he's built like that Dave's Hot Chicken, have like a Sprouts there now and all that shit.
I know the area because that's where the wife works, but I'm trying to put the pieces together.
Well, anyway, they used to have a fucking pop-up place there. Like, it was great. They had like it was Like, we don't got places like that no more. Where, I mean, actually, technically, there is a pop-up place right next to my business. It's called ARs. Like the AR, there's like the AR's entertainment place, which in hindsight, thinking about it, that's like the new, like, Parable County Fair now for like kids to go to, because it has like go-karts in there, like indoor go-karts, and it has fucking laser tag. So it takes like that. It takes like Laser Quest. It takes like the pop-up place. It takes like Malibu, and they put it all together in one, pretty much. So
there's a Monster Mini. You ever been to Monster Mini Golf?
Yes, once.
Yeah, it's on Military. That I fucking love that place. That's so fun to go to.
Yeah, it has like the blacklight golf or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all right.
So much fun. What do you think will happen in America once white people become the minority? It's kind of a deep question, Kyle.
Man, I don't even want to answer that, man. But I'll just tell you that I don't even think I want to live in America when that happens.
I mean, the point of Kyle, again, without getting too like political, but it's just like the point of living in America is so nobody's the minority. Like everyone's equal, everyone's free. We're all standing idly side by side. So, I mean, I don't know if you meant that as a joke or a serious question, but it's just like, yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone would want to live in a country where you have the minority. Like everyone's supposed to be equal. That's our answer. What actor would you want to play you in a movie?
I don't know. Michael B. Jordan. So
there's an actor who I forget which movie I saw him in, but I was like, he looks exactly like Justin. His name is William Jackson Harper.
I don't know who that is.
I'll send you a picture of him, but I'm like, he literally looks like Justin. Me, maybe Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm a fan of his, so I'm gonna go with that. Do you know anyone that is or has been subscribed to Impact Plus? No.
I'm subscribed to Impact Plus. Actually, I'm gonna be. I mean, there's a lot of wrestling tonight, but I'm gonna. I already know the results of what happened at Summerversary tonight, so that kind of sucks. But I'm gonna go back and check out a couple of matches. But yeah, I do have Impact Plus though, and plus I like to go watch like some of the old Impacts too. So.
Since Texas is a big state, are there any cities you've never been to but want to someday?
I mean, there's a lot of cities I've never been to. Even like the small cities, there's a shit ton of cities I've never been to. But I've been to all the major cities, I think. So obviously, San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, Waco, Fort Worth, Houston, Corpus Christi, Galveston, South Padre Island, Brownsville, El Paso, Laredo, San Angelo, Odessa, that's pretty much it. And I'm not gonna name like New Braunfels or fucking San Marcos because like I have to like travel through those in order to get to Austin. So, yeah, I think I've been to like every major city in Texas for the most part. I haven't been to Amarillo. That'll be pretty cool to go to. But yeah, I've been to Lubbock once.
I'd want to visit El Paso. Never been. I was kind of in Austin. I went to this brewery that's like essentially outside of Austin. So I guess that technically counts. I haven't been to Dallas.
You never went to like 6th Street or anything like that before?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, it was one of the things like we were planning, and I actually made an itinerary of like places to go in Austin, but we just never ended up doing it. So I'd love to revisit Austin and actually like visit the city, see how that goes.
It's like an hour away. Like you have nothing to lose.
Right. I'm on
it's up 1 hour.
Yeah. Never been to Dallas. My dad actually went to a Dallas Cowboys game a long time ago. Never been to I've been to Houston Airport, but never actually like been in Houston. So
Houston's a fucking cesspool. Fucking cock-sucking fucking bitches all wearing red and yellow there. We won 2 championships because Michael Jordan retired. Well, fuck you, Houston. Fuck your fucking team this year, too, as well. Just because you're winning games in the fucking Summer League, you think you're fucking somebody. Well, let me tell you something, fucking Houston Rockets fans. You ain't fucking shit, okay? You're not gonna win. You're not even gonna sniff the play-in tournament because you are a team that fucking sucks. Ime Udoka made more like Ime, hey, let's go ahead and fuck one of the interns on our staff again. Like, fuck the Houston Rockets and fuck Houston. Sorry, had to get that out.
So I have an ex that's from Houston. Just wanted to kind of throw that out there. Oh, man. And funny story. So my brother, he has like a lot of hats. So he has like a Boston Red Sox hat and a Dallas Cowboys hat and a Astros hat. And I just remember when I was leaving the house one day to visit the family, I just saw one of his hats. I'm like, can I have that hat? And I was pointing to the Red Sox hat because, it looked cool. Not that I'm a baseball guy or anything, but he was like, that's actually my favorite hat. But you can have this one. And he gave me the Astros hat. So, out of respect to Justin, I don't wear it.
You should have fucking burned that hat.
Out of respect to Justin, I have not worn that hat.
Burn it. You should go live on, Twitter or not Twitter, on YouTube or something. Just burn that fucking hat. Be like, this is for you, Justin.
Jesus Christ. Let's see. Laredo, I haven't been to. I have a friend that lives in Laredo. Love to visit them. I don't get out much. I'm kind of boring. I don't really get out too much. So I love to do a lot of traveling. But especially in Texas. I've been to... Oh, fuck. Am I blanking on the name? It's like a small town in Texas. We were there like 2 or 3 times to do some business. Now I'm blanking on the name. Let's see. I accidentally showed up in Selma because I got lost. Yeah, that's really about it. But yeah, I'd love to visit more places in Texas, especially El Paso. El Paso, it's got some good Mexican food we'll have to try out. How bad is traffic in San Antonio, especially during rush hour? Pretty bad.
Yeah, man. Like, let's say it will normally take you 10 minutes to get home. It may take you about an hour to get home.
I don't drive highways generally because I freak out as soon as I get on highways. But I avoid that bullshit. Lastly, from Kyle, are you a fan of Texas beef brisket and your favorite barbecue sauces?
Well, absolutely. I love brisket. Like, that's essential. Favorite barbecue sauces now for me, there's 2 lines of barbecue sauce. There's like barbecue sauce you dip your stuff in, like chicken strips or whatever the case may be. So if we're talking about that, Warburgers honey barbecue sauce is like S tier. S fucking tier. Barbecue sauce. And if we're talking about like barbecue sauce to go with barbecue, like actual barbecue, there's this place in San Antonio called Two Brothers, and they have all these different types of barbecue sauces. My favorite is their original sweet barbecue sauce. Fucking good. Great. Goes great with their biscuit, with the nice grape Kool-Aid that they have there as well. That's, oh god. I think I'm going there this weekend. Or no, next weekend rather. Like, oh god. I need it. I need it now.
What's the place called?
Two Bros. It's over there off of, you know where Wurzbach Parkway's at?
Yeah.
So it's like Wurzbach Parkway and West Avenue. So yeah, it's like right off the highway there. I used to work over there at Spectrum, which was like 5 minutes away from there. So I'll probably, man, I used to get Two Bros probably maybe like once every couple weeks, man. Like I always go in there. I'll get like a quarter brisket with a half a pound of ribs. They have cherry glazed ribs, so fucking good. And I'll get their mac and cheese. Their mac and cheese is so fucking good. And I'll always get their grape Kool-Aid, or sometimes I'll get their sweet tea, but I'll get their grape Kool-Aid. Oh my god. Like, just sorry. I think I just came on myself.
Jesus Christ. After all that anger and vitriol towards Houston, you've found a way to bring it back to barbecue.
Amazing. It's good. You gotta go. You gotta go. It's called Two Bros.
All right, I already have it marked down on my list. That does sound fucking good. I mean, Justin already answered my question, Kyle. So what else can I say to top that? And that's it. That's it from Kyle. Savage Elite has the last bit of questions of the night. Why is there such tribalism in wrestling? Again, another topic that can fill the whole show.
Me personally, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Just enjoy what you enjoy, right? Find some things you can enjoy about both shows. Like if you're saying like, oh well, I hate Kenny Omega, or not. I hate Kenny Omega. I don't like him, man. I think he's overrated. Then he comes to WWE. He's like, Kenny Omega's good. Like, well, where was that before? Same thing with Seth Rollins. Oh, I hate Seth Rollins. Oh, he sucks. He goes to AEW. Oh, Seth Rollins. Like, oh, Tyler Black. Oh my God, he's one of the best wrestlers in the world. It's like, come on, grow the fuck up. Tying up, tee the fuck up. You know what I mean? But I don't get it. I don't understand it. I mean, again, wrestling is so subjective. Not saying to like everything or to hate everything, but at least try to understand and find good and find reasons why people may like something. If it's something like, I didn't really like this, match, but you know what? Hey, I can see why people may like this match. It's just not for me. Cool, that's fine. But if you're just flat out hating something or just flat out blinding liking something because, this is match of the year because it's an AEW match and I like AEW, like that's not the right way to look at it. And it should be, and wrestling shouldn't be looked at as like that. Yeah, I get you having favorites and having favorites and having preferences, that's totally fine. But just blinding liking something or blinding hating something, as I know there's one fucking Twitter out there that, God, man, he's such a fucking cocksucker of AEW, man. It really aggravates me when I see that you're like, oh my God, and then when it comes to WWE, it's like his tone is more positive for AEW and his tone is negative for WWE. It's like, man, just like please, like you're on a platform and you have about 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Like, be responsible, be a fucking adult. And you say you want to try to make money, like, be responsible and actually analyze it fairly. Be fair. And that's why I try to do. I try to be fair for the most part. But again, to wrap it up, I don't get tribalism in wrestling because it's stupid at the end of the day.
Yeah, just like what you like. I mean, just kind of echo what you said. It's just like there are people out there that are just like, AEW is the greatest wrestling company to ever exist, and fuck WWE. When WWE does something that they consider bad, they're gonna, cut their nuts off for it. But when AEW does something similar, it's like, oh, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. They did it. They're amazing. They're diverse and blah, blah, blah. But again, not to pick on AEW. I was gonna say, not to pick on AEW, vice versa. If AEW did something bad, but WWE does the same thing, it's like, what the fuck am I seeing? Like, I'm not married to a brand. I'm really not. I mean, yeah, I support WWE, and is WWE perfect? No, especially as of late. If AEW does something good, I'll say it did something good. Like, I like what I'm seeing from Collision. I think Collision is a much better...
By the way, did you see Collision tonight, by the way?
Yes.
Oh, God, fucking that tag team match. Oh, my God. So good.
I think Collision is a much better wrestling show than Dynamite. Like, I look at Collision, and I go, these matches make sense. The promos make sense. The vignettes make sense. Dynamite is just like, who's booking this shit? I mean, we know who's booking this shit, but which Tony Khan are we getting that's booking this shit? And so, and just that kind of pompous attitude with wrestling, where it's like, you've never heard of Shitty McFuckfuck? He wrestled in the Tokyo Dome. It's like, no, nobody fucking knows who that is. It's like, the modern wrestling fan does not know who that is. So don't, patronize people because they don't know who your favorite wrestler is from, fill in the blank of any country.
Well, and I think that probably goes back to as well. It's like, because you got to think about it this way too, Drew. It's like, well, there's some people out there who don't watch American wrestling at all, and all they know is Japanese wrestling. So, and if, like, for example, like, let's say Okada, right? We all know who Okada is, right? Mm-hmm. But let's just say that someone, all they watch is New Japan, and that's the only wrestling that they care to know.
Right.
But they know Okada goes over to like AEW. They didn't know they go to America, and it would be like, well, you never heard of Okada before? He's like one of the greatest wrestlers in the world. Well, from that perspective, it's like, well, okay, I get where you're coming from, because if that's all you watch, then you probably think that other people will know him as well. But there's some people out there who don't know who Okada is. There's some people out there who don't know who Cody Rhodes is, believe it or not. You know what I mean? If you are like probably not in America, but if you're on Twitter, you don't know where these people are from for whatnot. You assume that they're from America, or that they're from fucking, North America or whatnot. There's some people probably from fucking France probably don't even know who Cody Rhodes is. I doubt it. If you watch wrestling, I doubt it, but you never know. There may be a French kid out there who's like 16, 17 years old, and they started watching wrestling 4 years ago, and all they know is, New Japan, and that's it. They don't watch anything else.
It's also a very niche audience when you look at it, because, like, to quote, our friend Kevin Castle, it doesn't matter what you did over in Japan or Ring of Honor. It matters what you do on the big stage, because that, WWE is, hate it or love it, it's still the biggest wrestling company in the world. It's like when Bronson Reed came back to WWE, and people were like, oh, Bronson Reed beat Okada, but he lost to whoever. He lost to The Miz. And it's like, well, not like you just said, there are people, in this world that don't even watch WWE or even AEW for that matter. They just watch New Japan or NJPW.
Or whatever, like, their local wrestling organization. Like, there's a lot of wrestling organizations across the world. There's wrestling in China that is not really known to the United States, but there's people in China that wrestle, and they probably, that's all they know is Chinese wrestling. There's people in, I'm pretty sure, like in Brazil or Chile or wherever, and they have their wrestling organization there as well. They may know, like, oh, I heard of John Cena before, oh, I heard of Cody Rhodes before, but they probably never actually seen him wrestle. So, I mean, wrestling is very diverse. It's kind of like, movies, or it's kind of like, whatever, right? Every genre is very diverse, and you never know who likes what, where they're at, if they ever heard of such and such and such before. Like, I had a kid today came into the shop, couldn't be older than 9 years old, talking about Hulk Hogan is his favorite wrestler of all time. Like what? You know what I mean? Okay. But again, it's like but again, and I thought about it for a second. I was like, what the fuck? But I thought about, if all you watches is fucking like 80s WWF or early 90s WWF, and that's all he's exposed to, he's not watching today's wrestling, then who the fuck am I to say, like, you're a little kid, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about? Like, if he likes Hulk Hogan, fuck it, he likes Hulk Hogan. You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
And another thing, and I don't know if this counts as tribalism, but, like, when the Monday Night Wars ended, you had a lot of people who just tuned out of wrestling in general. There were people that just liked WCW, and they didn't watch, the Attitude Era. They didn't watch, the new, I was going to say New Aggression, Ruthless Aggression. They didn't watch John Cena's Rise. Like, I remember, Joe Numbers from The Soup, he told a story where he was at a convention for the BTW. He used to work for BTW. I think he still works for BTW, Big Time Wrestling. He's a referee. And, like, he said that there was a signing over there with they had, like, Sting and Matt Hardy and people like that, and he just put a picture of it on his Facebook, and somebody responded with, like, oh shit, that's Sting, I was a big fan of his, like, yada yada yada, like, I love WCW. And then he put, oh, we have Matt Hardy here too, and the guy responded, who?
Yeah.
I don't
think that's so. There's a difference between tribalism and preference. Like,
right. Well, that's what I meant by, like, I don't know if it counts as tribalism. But
yeah. Just to piggyback off what you're saying, I don't think that's necessarily tribalism. That's just more like preference. Tribalism is more like, hey, you know, if you watch WWE, that sucks. Like, WWE sucks. I'm not gonna fucking watch that. You know what I mean? Like, it's really stupid. Like, I have, like, there's one guy that because I'm in a group chat, I'm in a Twitter chat with some old YouTube guys, and there's one guy who doesn't watch NXT at all. He hates it, this, that, and the other, right? He hated Black and Gold, like, he just didn't like it. And anytime when, like, let's say, like, Johnny Gargano, he says, oh, he's Johnny Gargano, whatever the case may be, right? And whenever Gunther, well, at the time, Walter come out, was like, hey, I says, Walter guy's pretty good, man. Like, you gotta watch out for him. He's like, oh, he was at NXT, fuck him. And now he's like, oh, maybe this Walter ain't so bad, or he's called Gunther. Maybe Gunther's not so bad after all. I'm like, I told you. I was telling you that when he was in, like, you should have watched his match against Ilya Dragunov. Right now, he's like, Ilya who? Like, oh, you just fucking NXT cut, like, But, like, eventually, once Ilya comes, like, oh, Ilya, oh my god, he's so good. I'm like, I've been telling you this for, like, 3 years already, but okay. So, you know. It's a very, obviously, wrestling's very diverse, and, you know, tribalism will never end. I just hope that people are more responsible when it comes to their opinions on pro wrestling. Like, you can have an opinion, you can like a team, you can, you know, like all that, right? But just blindly liking something and blindly hating something without being fair, that's irresponsible. Especially for, like, YouTubers and fucking, right, you know, people who make money off this shit. Like, you know, just, this guy will remain nameless for as long as I live. I'm never ever gonna give him any type of credit for anything. Like, there's people out there that do like this guy. This guy's a real right down piece of shit. He's a real right down piece of shit, and, you know, yeah. Anyway,
yeah, we totally won't name JD from New York. I
wasn't talking about him, but
sorry. I'm not sorry. Fuck that guy. One more question from Savage. Jesus Christ, we really went on with that first question. What is the biggest audience you've done for a live stream? Probably, like, for me personally, maybe like 30, 40, and that's because I had Mish on the show. So this might have been bigger than that.
Me, 1,800 people for a GTA 5 Bikers DLC. That was 6 years ago. I had 1,800 people live. This is like 5 a.m. in the morning, before I had to go work. So I used to wake up very early for, like, the DLCs to hit, like, for, like, GTA or, you know, Fortnite or, you know, whatever. And I used to get, like, that's how I used to grow my channel. And that's why I'm, like, up to 6,000 subscribers, because I used to do that. I used to get, like, fucking, like, 100, 200, 300 subscribers in one shot. So, but yeah, man, like 1,800 people, man. Yeah. It was pretty cool. It was cool.
Yeah. And on that note, we have no more questions. We are done for the night. Thank you to everybody that's sending your questions. We did about close to an hour and a half tonight, so this was fun.
It was about twice as long as last you and Hank, so good.
Nice. So there is not a show this Wednesday, and I'm because I'm not going to be here on Wednesday. I'm not going to be in town. We might go to the beach on Wednesday, but just to be on the safe side, no show this Wednesday. I'll let you know if anything comes up. If we maybe decide to maybe do it on a different night. But
I mean, you probably should just enjoy yourself, if anything.
Yeah, but for now, there's no show on Wednesday, so we're gonna take a vacation.
It's not like we're gonna be missing anything,
right? But I mean, I'll be on vacation.
This Wednesday, Triple H fires Vince McMahon.
This Wednesday, Triple H I don't know. She does something. Triple H kills Vince McMahon, presented by Stacker 2.
Oh no! Time to play the game. No.
Time to play the game.
He was straight up playing that song when he was like fucking like just beating Vince McMahon, life his body with a hammer.
Nice.
And he's doing like he's like basically beating him to the beat. Damn it.
Tonight, Triple H completely tortures and emasculates and massacres Vince McMahon. Presented by Chef Boyardee. Nice. But no show next week. I'm on vacation. We're all on vacation. So, but looks like we will be seeing you in 2 weeks, guys. Same time, same channel. And what else can I say but peace? And have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Nighty night.